Hi everyone, welcome to another video. This is lesson 4. We'll be continuing from lesson 3. On today's lesson, we'll be focusing on impulse versus correction and how it plays out in the market. So welcome, and if you didn't watch the previous lessons, please make sure that you watch lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 3. Lesson 1, we focus on trading view, how to use it, how to map, and also how to customize it in a way that you want it to help you. Then lesson 2, we continue on trading view. We show you how we customized our trading view in order for us to trade nicely using it. Then lesson 3, we focus on terminologies, explaining what terms like BOS, chalk mean. Make sure that you do watch those lessons, and make sure that you go and watch the lessons on our YouTube channels, the lessons which are not paid for, so you can get an understanding how we trade on our academy. So this is for paid mentorship. So welcome and thank you for taking part. So without wasting any further time, let's get on to it. So like I said, on today's lessons, we'll be focusing on the following. We'll be focusing on impulse and correction. How does the market move? As you guys know, that the market moves in two ways. It can either move on an uptrend, or it can either move on a downtrend. That's how the forex market works. So when a market is moving on an uptrend, like we have on our case, we'll have what we call an impulse, then we'll have a correction, then we'll have an impulse again. So if a market is moving on a downtrend, we'll have an impulse going down, then we'll have a correction going up, then an impulse going down. On the next lesson, I'll explain why the market does that. It has everything to do with market makers, because when market makers have an impulsive move going up, they have orders which are lying here which they need to come down and fulfill those orders. Just to give you a background on how the forex market works, we have what we call market makers. Market makers are the people who control the forex market. So what they do is they open orders around here. I'll make a proper video explaining that, which will be part B of lesson 4. So they open position, they'll open a buy and a sell position, then they'll shoot up having an impulsive move. So an impulse is a strong movement, right? So you'll see an impulsive move by big candles, engulfing candles. They call them that, engulfing candles, right? So what happens is when the market pushes up, it has to come down and fulfill the orders. So we'll teach you all that and how the market makers come down and fulfill the orders. For now, we just want you to have an understanding on how the market moves. It moves on an impulsive and a correction move. So an impulse is the correct definition of where the market is going. For example, if the market is going on uptrend, you will see a lot of engulfing candles on your uptrend. But if the market is moving on your downtrend, you'll see a lot of engulfing candles on your downtrend. So that's how the market moves. Now remember that we have what we call a multi-time frame analysis. For example, if you're focusing on 4 hour, then you should check your impulsive move on your 4 hour chart. Then as you go to your 1 hour chart, you will realize that if the market was uptrend on a 4 hour chart, all of a sudden it's downtrend on your 1 hour chart. Just know that the market is correcting itself. It's having an uptrend on a 4 hour, which is your impulsive move. Now your correction, it's what I like to call an internal structure. It usually happens on your lower time frame. But now I'm not really focusing on all of that. I'm just giving you a glimpse on what we're going to be doing on this course. For now, I just want us to do the basics and focus on an impulse and correction. And sorry for that sound, it's my WhatsApp messages. Now continuing this lesson, let's focus on one. Let's give examples on a live chart and see how you can see an impulsive move and a correction. So a downtrend will look something like this. Now remember guys, these are candles. We cannot have a perfect impulse and a perfect correction. But on a live chart, it will look something like this. You have an impulsive move. It will be shown by big engulfing candles, and you have a correction. A correction would be like this. a correction will be like this. So as you can see, it's a downtrend, but it keeps on having an uptrend. Now that's what we call a correction. So this becomes an impulse because now these are big engulfing candles. And you should also be aware that whenever you're having an impulse, it will correct itself in a form of a trend line. We don't really focus on trend lines on this module, we because we're smart money traders. But I just made these trend lines in order to further explain my point. So a downtrend will look something like this. It will have impulsive move going up, down I mean, then it will have corrections going up in form of a trend line. Then let's go back and see how an uptrend will look like. An uptrend will look something like this. You'll have a lot of impulsive move going up, but you'll have corrections going down. Now those corrections are what we call market correcting itself. It's balancing itself out. Hope we hope that you understand everything on this video. If you don't understand, please do contact one of the mentors and watch this video over and over so you can have an understanding on how the impulse and correction works. This is Blue League Market. See you on the next lesson, next video. Thank you. Have a good trading.